it's time to nominate an extraordinary principal for the Heart of the School Awards, and we have some special guests to talk to us about that this morning. We have Roger Shulman, President and CEO of the Fund for Educational Excellence.
And we also have Rashida Ford, Principal of Booker T. Washington Middle School for the Arts and 2024 Heart of the School Awards winner. Both of you, thanks so much for coming in, for braving the Arctic out there. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
So let's start with just the award itself. What is it for people who aren't familiar?
Sure. The Heart of the School Awards is a program that the Fund for Educational Excellence has been running for about 9 years now. And we started it as a way to recognize outstanding principals in Baltimore City Public Schools, and we wanted it to be community-based. So the Heart of the School Awards, the nominations come from the community itself. So it's parents, it's teachers, sometimes it's other principals and community partners. And we end up getting hundreds of nominations for nearly all of the Baltimore City principals, and from that group we choose 5 winners, and Principal Ford was one of our 2024 winners.
And then how is the selection process? What's the criteria?
Sure. So we read all of the nominations that come in, and we are trying to understand why a community believes their principal is the heart of the schools. And we're looking for principals who have created a space where teachers are excited to be there and teach, where children are excited to be there and learn, where parents are proud to send their students. And we read the nominations and then ultimately go visit some of the schools, and we choose our winners based on those nominations and school visits.
So Principal Ford, how did you feel when you found out you'd won the award?
So I think winning the Heart of the School is such a layered feeling, right? And so it's exhilarating, you get all of the feels, but from the surprise when you get the award, showing up to the school with media and balloons, and you don't see it coming, right? To the award itself, right? Where it's fanfare, right? So we're going in to these beautiful locations in an auditorium filled with people, just to celebrate the work that we do. And then it feels like it's a year-long celebration after that. So there's surprise events,
yes.
all types of acknowledgement, and it really feels in a way that's undescribable, right? So like this work is so hard, and so often principals feel like their work is done in the shadows, right? And not everybody sees or recognizes the hard work we do, but to have the fund and just so many district folk recognize the work that we're doing in schools, it's a feeling that really can't be described.
It has to be humbling too, because not only is it peers that are recognizing, I mean, you know, what is the term, game knows game.
Yeah.
A good teacher knows a good teacher. A good principal knows a good principal.
Sure.
So if they recognize you and then the parents recognize you, I mean, what does that say?
Yeah, I mean, I think it says a lot, right? I think we do this job like from the purest part of our heart, right? And so we do it in hopes that students are better, teachers are better, communities are better, and so to have all of them collectively come in and rally to get, you know, even just the recognition alone, it feels amazing. It kind of really feels like our buckets are being filled back up from what we pour out every day.
That's great.
Yeah. So what was Booker T. Washington Middle's are you getting cheers down the hallway?
Listen, it was a year-long party.
Okay.
It's so funny because when I got the award, we were at our weekly celebration, which is Harambe. So we're chanting and cheering. I'm standing on chairs, and in comes the balloons and the fanfare. So that celebration has persisted throughout the year, and I know the school community is proud of the work that we've done.
Sounds like the Publishers Clearinghouse commercial.
Yeah,
show up with the, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So Roger, tell us then about the nomination process. What do folks do if they think that they have the principal for this year?
Sure. So the nomination process is open through January 31st. You can go to the heartoftheschoolawards.org to complete a nomination. It's available in both English and Spanish. It's a really easy form to complete. And just tell us why you think a principal you know or interact with should be the heart of the schools this year, and we'll look forward to reading those nominations.
And they have until how long to do
January 31st.
Okay. Can you win again? Are you nominated again?
I'm sure she will be nominated. And it's open to everybody.
Oh. Well, we wish you well.
Awesome.
Thank you for sharing that. Yes. Thanks for shedding light on all the educators. I mean, that work is tireless. It's sometimes thankless, but it's always appreciated.
Awesome.
We're glad to do it.
Congratulations again.
Thank you, thank you. And vote, nominate, please.
Yes.
Vote. There are so many principals doing good work in the city, and we have to recognize it.
Great words. Thank you.